And the guy, he picked up a tire tool and Ricky knocked him out. And I said, oh my God, here we go. And so he put the gas in the car himself and laid the money for the gas on the guy's chest. And we took off and we crossed the Texas state line, got back into Texas, Well, we know we can't go back to Arkansas again. I'm a long ways from home. Don't look like I'm coming back. I'm a long ways from home. Yes, I am. Don't look like I'm coming back. I got news today, baby. Someone else is sleeping in my shack. I'm a free man, baby. And I do as I please. I'm a free man, yes I am. And I do as I please. Well, the road I've been on, so hard and full of misery. Try to ease my worried mind. Oh yeah, my worried mind. Damn right.
Damn right. Got the blues. You're listening to Blues America. Blues America.
tree. Listen to me. I'm gonna buy me an old hamburger.
Big Pete Pearson singing his heart out on a possum up a tree. If you just turned this thing on, let me tell you what you're doing. You're listening to Blues America. I'm your host, Drew Verbis, and I'm hanging out with Big Pete Pearson, who's the featured guest on this week's show. Blues America is a little program from Arizona, broadcasting weekly and featuring your source for blues talk. More information is available at our website, bluesamerica.com, including playlists, the photo of the week, and the blues news. Contact the show at bluesamerica@gmail.com. And if you miss anything, that's okay. Just press rewind on our streaming 2-hour media feed, available online now. So, Pete, you were telling me about your blues roots, and it sounded like, despite some of the difficulties at the time, you were having a lot of fun. How much did you guys work, and what parts of Texas are we talking about?
It was a fun thing. So we worked sometime 4-5 nights a week, Odessa, Midland, Grovesback, all over West Texas, and some East Texas places, Rockdale, Giddings, and all those little country towns in the east part of Texas and stuff like that, We played Houston, and then we worked around Austin a lot, in a lot of the little joints on 11th Street, Rosewood, up on 12th Street. And after a few years of that, then I met Blues by Hubbard, and we got together, and we worked together a long time at Charlie's Playhouse. We played together 12, 13 years, I guess. I don't know. It was a full lifetime of music in that era. I know that somewhere there gotta be a possum scratching in the dark.
You started this journey at 9 years old. You couldn't have been Big Pete back then. So what did they call you then, and when did you start being called Big Pete?
Well, when I was real young, I was a pretty heavy-set kid. And then when I got into high school, I got kind of bigger, and I played football a little bit. And I had some weight on, but then I started playing music a little bit more, and I started losing some of the weight, and I lost some of the weight, and but there was a few things that started that Big Pete thing. We won't get into that. It was a pretty fun trip getting that title, Big Pete. And it was something else between the football guys and myself. I say I work hard every day, and all you want is my check. Well, I work hard every day, baby, and all you want is my check. Well, I work hard sometimes, and I say, what the heck?
Blues America. Now that's some home cooking. More blues on our Facebook and Twitter.
Oh, look at all of that fish. Whose whiskey is this, man? I don't want a lot of it. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you about it, though. Now listen to me. I'm going down to the river. Got my pole in my hand. Going down to the river, baby. Got my pole in my hand.
When did you first become a band leader?
I first became a band leader when I moved out here. That was in late 70s, early 70s. And it was the Blue Sevilles. That was my first band here, the Blue Seville. God, I guess we was together for 15, 20 years, give or take a year. It wasn't planned for me to come to Arizona. My brother-in-law, he was moving out here, and he asked me would I help him move. And I said, sure. And I came out with him, and I was going to help him move out here and get his family here, and we did. He said, why don't you stick around, man, and maybe you can find your place. And I married at a young age, and he said, then you can go back and get your wife and bring your kids out here. I had a boy and a girl at the time, and you might find something you like. And so I did. I helped him move, and I got a job working at the Sky Harbor Airport. I was assistant chef, cooking there, and I asked him, I said, where's the music at around here? He said, man, I don't know. He said, but my brother-in-law know. We married two sisters at the time. And he said, my brother-in-law know what it is. And so they took me up on 17th Street and Washington, Jackson, rather. I take it back. Yeah, it was 17th to Jackson, the VFW. And that's where I got to meet some of the musicians. And then, I sit in on Monday. Every night was Monday Night Jam. So I started hanging out around there, and I met with a bunch of musicians, and we started working. And I started working with them a little bit here and there. And things just happen, you get with some musicians, and you get to meet somebody. Next thing you know, you're working with somebody, And that's the way I got started here. And my first good gig was out in Scottsdale with Duke Draper. He introduced me to a place out there, and I worked out there with him, and that went over good. And a few years later, I worked with Driving Wheel, and that was, I think it was Sue Tasha's band. I worked with them a few years. I didn't work with them very long. And after I got away from them, I said, well, I think I'm going to put together my own band. And that's when I put together Blue Sevilles.
We were talking about some of the people in your family that are musicians, Pete, and one name comes up. W.C. Clark is a blues recording artist, guitarist out of Texas that's pretty popular. And you're related to him.
Yeah, he's my second cousin. We call each other first cousins, because he was a few years younger than me, and he used to come to where I play all the time. He said, "You got to teach me how you do that." And he would come and he'd hang around in the back because he was too young really to be in there, but we let him sit in the back and he'd pay attention. And when I get a break or something, I'd go back and we show him a few licks here and there, and until he learned. And it didn't take him long to learn either. He picked it right up, man. And he bloomed from there. He became a good guitarist and a bass player. He did real good. He was doing real good for a long time. And he had a little bad luck in traveling and going on. He lost some of his musicians and his wife in a car crash. And he kind of slowed down from that. But other than that, man, he was really kicking heavy for a while. And then I think that just kind of took the life out of him.
And I heard, oh, when I get stepped on, yeah, I'm a real live, living, hurting man. Woman, not a piece of stone, no, no. Yes, I've got a heart, and you made it ache. Oh, how it ache. Girl, you got to change your ways. For mercy's sake.